There's something big that is missing from your YouTube channel that's not allowing you to make money as a professional from your channel. It's not your content quality, it's not your editing, and it's definitely not because you're not working hard enough. The thing that's missing is that your audience doesn't trust you yet. And the reason they don't trust you is because you might be making these three critical mistakes that are killing authority on your channel before you even hit record. This is my client, Tanya. She is a live streaming expert who is posting multiple times a week to her YouTube channel. Now, her videos had great professional quality. Her content was on, she had great information, she was sharing great insights, everything the experts say you should be doing on your YouTube channel. But after making 547 videos and getting 2,000 subscribers, Tanya still wasn't making enough and consistent money from her YouTube channel. She knew that something was missing in her strategy. In just 30 days, after fixing this one critical problem on her channel, she went from being a generic interview channel to becoming a focused go-to expert for live streaming. This is what she had to say.
One of the things I actually took away from our calls together is that I was giving away a lot of my own street cred, if you will, for video and doing so many guest interviews that I wasn't showing up in the way that I truly wanted to.
So, not positioning your channel as an authority is a mistake that I see a lot of YouTube entrepreneurs making. They keep creating consistent content without positioning their channel as an authority and themselves as the go to expert. And, this was really true for my channel as well. And it wasn't until I created something, which I'm going to talk about today, called my authority content framework, that I understood how to position my videos and my channel to actually get clients from YouTube. And this is ultimately what helped me move to Europe, to an idyllic island in the Atlantic Ocean, based on making sure that I was earning a full-time income from my YouTube channel. So today I want to share with you the three biggest authority killers on your channel and how to avoid them. And then the four things you need to do to build your authority content framework so that your viewers trust you and see you as an expert and your channel as an authority. And if you'd like to fast track your journey to YouTube success, then be sure to check out my YouTube Entrepreneur Society, link in the description, where you can get support, insights, and strategies to create and grow your YouTube channel as well as your business. The first authority killer is what I call random content syndrome. So this happened with Tanya's channel. She was posting all kinds of variety-based content on her channel. There were guest interviews, there were app reviews, and everything in between. So get this. Every time you post content that doesn't align with your core expertise, you're actually diluting the authority on your YouTube channel. So the question that you want to ask before you create your next video or you think about your next topic, the question you want to ask yourself is the topic that I'm about to create a video on the same topic that I want to be known as an expert in? If the answer is not a resounding yes, then rethink that topic and make sure that that topic that you're about to create a video on aligns with how you want to be known on YouTube and the core expertise you want to be known for. The second authority killer is what I call the invisible expert. You know your stuff, but your viewers can't see it. They don't consider you as an expert just yet. When you are the invisible expert, here's what might be happening on your channel. You might be creating videos, but not seeing much or any engagement in terms of views, likes, subscribers, or rich comments. You might be creating videos, but no one's clicking your book a call with me link or any other call to action. You might be trying to make affiliate income from recommending products on YouTube, but no one is buying them. And maybe you might even be receiving some negative comments asking, well, who are you to say this? Or why should I listen to you? So they might even be questioning your credibility. All of these are signs that you haven't yet built authority on your channel and your viewers don't trust the information that you are giving them right now. Because the opposite is going to happen when you actually do have authority. Your viewers are going to be engaging with your content and they're going to be leaving comments like, oh my God, this was such a great book recommendation. I'm going to go buy it right now. But that's not all. They're going to be taking action on a lot of other things that you're going to ask them to do. For example, you might be asking them to share this video out, or to download your lead magnet, or to book a call with you, or to leave an engaging comment down below. They will be actually following through on all of those actions when they perceive you as the expert. So, how do we get there? How do you go from being an invisible expert to being a visible expert? The easiest way to do that is something called walking the talk. So, you actually want to show real, actionable strategies and things inside your video that establish your expertise. So, instead of just giving out general knowledge or general information, which they could find anywhere else, you want to be sharing your process, your methodology, your client results, your testimonials, your behind the scenes. So, authority isn't just about what you know, it's about how you show what you know. The third and most dangerous type of authority killer is called the trust gap. If you do not have the trust gap, your channel might be getting views, but you're going to struggle to convert those views into clients. And that is because viewers are watching, but they are not taking action on the things you want them to take action on. In order to bridge the trust gap, you need to have two types of authority on your channel. The first one is called knowledge authority. So, knowledge authority is that your viewers acknowledge that you have the knowledge, you have the information, you have insights, and you're sharing them on your channel. That's great. But the second kind is just as important and usually what's missing from most channels, and that's called trust authority. Do your viewers believe that you can solve their problems depending on where they are? Do you truly get them? Are you relatable? Are you talking about the issues that are inside their head? Are you able to convey that you can solve their problem? And if you can do that, then you are bridging the trust authority gap. Now, I'm actually going to show you how you can do that with something called the proof portfolio, which is coming up inside this video. But before we go there, let me ask you, which of these three authority killers do you think might be affecting your channel? Do you think, for example, that you might be creating a lot of random content and not enough content about your actual expertise? Or maybe you feel like the invisible expert. You're like, I am the expert. I know I'm the expert. I've got all these years of experience, but my viewers can't see it. Or maybe you have a trust gap and you're getting all the views, but not the conversions. All right, so now that we know what our authority killers are, let's move over into our authority content framework, which is the exact same framework that I've used with clients and on my own channel to figure out how to convey authority and become the go to expert in your space. And so I want to share with you the authority content framework, which has 4 components. So let's get into it. So the first component is choosing topics that directly relate to your expertise. I know it sounds really easy, but you'd be amazed how many channels miss doing this step. So, all you need to really do is figure out what is your core expertise that you want to be known for, and then does every single topic that you want to create align with that expertise. So let me show you how we did it for Tanya's channel. This is her content strategy that she shared with me. And you can see inside her playlist that literally every single topic aligns with her core expertise. Let me read some of these out to you. The real reason why your live stream isn't growing. 3 flexible outlining techniques for natural live streams. 3 simple tricks to create engaging live streams. 5 genius tricks to skyrocket audience engagement in your live streams. See the trend? Every single title has something to do with the core expertise, which is live streaming. Now, this is a drastic shift from where Tanya's channel used to be. So, if we look at her older playlist, you'll see all sorts of random content about app reviews and guest interviews and stuff. And then when she switched to figuring out how to actually talk about her core expertise, then these were the playlists and topics she was able to create. The second component of our authority content framework is called go deep, not wide. This is a mistake I often see a lot of YouTube creators making where they want to cover a wide variety of topics. They're like, I want to talk about this and this and this, and I want to talk about parenting and food and nutrition and diet and exercise and everything, right? And that's okay when you're thinking about all of that. But when you actually start to hone into what your core expertise is, you want to go deep, not wide. And that means thinking about your core topic from a variety of different perspectives. So let me show you an example from another client of mine, Sharon, who's a gray hair expert for women over a certain age. And so when we were working on her core strategy, this is how we chose to go deep, not wide. So here's a ninja tip. AI is actually incredibly helpful to help you go deep, not wide. And with my client Sharon, we actually used a specific AI prompt, and I'm going to show you the results of that prompt just now. So since she's in the gray hair niche, here are some of the playlists and corresponding deep topics. Hair transition, how to transition to gray hair care, the best shampoo for gray hair transitions, emotional journey, embracing your gray hair journey, professional advice, gray hair transition colorist consultation, DIY techniques, gray hair transition root touch up. So you can see that when you go this deep into, like in her case, she's going deep into the gray hair topic, right? She's going deep into it. When you do that, you are really showing topic expertise and you are talking about that topic from all of these different perspectives. In her case, she's talking about it from the DIY perspective, from the emotional journey perspective, from the hair care routine, from the tools, from the shampoos, like all of these perspectives. So you're focusing in on that topic and going really deep into it. And what that does for your channel is it establishes core expertise, and YouTube starts to see your channel as an authority in that core topic. Now, this relates directly with how the YouTube algorithm works as well, because think about it. In the suggested algorithm, once somebody watches, let's say, your transition to gray hair topic, they would most likely also be interested in shampoos for gray hair, also in the emotional journey for gray hair, and also in the professional advice for gray hair and the DIY techniques for gray hair. So, can you see that it would be really easy for the YouTube algorithm to suggest more videos that are related on that topic from your channel? So, in a way, what you're actually doing when you're going deep is giving the YouTube algorithm all of this core expertise related similar videos to suggest one after the other, which will then induce a binge watching session for your viewers. And they're going to be like 3 videos in and be like, wow, she really knows her stuff. So we're on to the third part of our authority content framework, and it is called the proof portfolio. Now, I mentioned this earlier in the video, but inside this section, I'm going to explain how the proof portfolio works. Now, you can offer 2 levels of proof, and I'm going to show you examples of both of them. So the first one is proof by association. This is when you borrow proof from other authoritative sources. So how did we do this on Tanya's channel? Take a look at her channel header before we started working together. So her channel header says, stream like a boss, content consistency conversion. Okay, kind of mild, not exactly going all in with the focus, and there is no proof here. Now take a look at the channel header after we put in proof by association. And you can see right there, it says as seen on. And then she has the logos of the media outlets that she has been featured on. So if you have been featured in any publications, if you've won any awards, if you have X years of experience, any kind of proof that you have authority that has been given to you by another source which has authority, you can use that to display your own authority. So it's kind of like borrowing authority from authoritative sources. And that is a subtle way to show that you are an expert in this field. The other kind of proof portfolio is direct proof. And this proof comes from client testimonials, sharing case studies, sharing your own experiences. Maybe you're running some implementations or exercises, sharing your own results, showing your behind the scenes, and showing your processes, and showing client transformations as a result of you working with your clients. So these are all the ways that you could build up your proof portfolio. But when you are deliberately creating authority videos, try to include at least one element of proof in your authority video. So it could be a client testimonial, or it could be a behind the scenes footage, but try to include at least one so you can build up your proof portfolio and be considered an authority. The final component in your authority content framework, and this is a really crucial one, is to have a clear goal for every video. So you want to have 3 goals for every video, and you need to be really clear, strategic, and intentional about these goals. You need to know exactly what you want your viewer to learn from this video. You need to know what you want them to believe. So you want to establish what is the belief system that's going to be going on in this video. And finally, you want to be really clear on what action you want them to take after watching this video. Establishing the intent of every video that you create is going to help you really be strategic and build that authority while you are creating that video that leads to that end goal. And this is something you really want to focus on because it's going to help you build that story throughout your video and make your video flow really, really well all the way till the end. For example, in this video, I wanted you to learn why you may not be making money from your YouTube channel, even though you know your stuff. So that's what I put in the title and the opening sequence. Next, I wanted you to believe that you can create authority using my 4 content pillars for the authority content framework. So that is what I showed you. And finally, here's what I want you to do next. Go and watch my free training on how to create your first or your next 10 authority videos. The link is in the description. And if you'd like to fast track your journey, go ahead and check out my YouTube Entrepreneur Society for strategies, custom feedback and advice, and community support for entrepreneurs just like you. And then go and watch this video next on credibility triggers, how to position yourself as an expert on YouTube. I'll see you in the next video.